What is going on, fellas, and welcome back to Hertha Hero. Today with Hertha Berlin on Football Manager 2020 with me, your host, Lvly. We are going to be playing the Euro Cup 2 final, aka Scuffed Europa League, and we're taking on Napoli. It's going to be interesting. I had a quick look at the other European finals. In the Europa League, Spurs play Schalke, so if Schalke win, they get into the Champions League, having finished mid-table, I want to say. And Man City play Lazio in the Big Boy Champions League. Where did Schalke finish? Schalke finished 9th. As you can see, I've put on a shirt because it's a European final. Did my hair. It's all spiffy. Feels quite nice, you know. Dolled myself up for this, so make sure to leave a like for that. I put effort into this. So we are going to jump in with our selection for the Euro Cup 2 final. And we have 12 substitutes, as is the norm for a European final. We are without some important players, such as, well, Kai George. Still has 4 weeks left on his torn hamstring. He's going to miss a substantial amount of summer as well, which is not ideal. But we have Rios Novo starting in goal, Aleg and Luka Netz starting as our wingbacks, Jorginho and Garvidal as our central defence, Szoboszlai and Arne Meyer in central midfield, Mina and Jonathan David playing as our wide men, Esposito and Gnotto playing up front. Gnotto has been in exceptional form recently, as I've said several times in the game that we played against Borussia Mönchengladbach at the end of the season to win the league. He's just been fantastic, so I'm not gonna change anything. Leave him continue running around doing fantastic work. I am going to say the media have given you a lot of credit lately, which they enjoyed. 2 strikers weren't bothered by it, but Aleg, who I said no pressure. Didn't mean to say no pressure, but okay. Carlos Mina, the Sydney Lobo told him to pick up where he left off. Hopefully he does, because I really want to win this game. Napoli are playing in their disgusting camo strip today. It's just it's not a nice kit to be, it's not a kit I would like to play in or against. We're going to ask for a bit of creativity, because we've not seen anything of us in this first half so far. It's been 2 highlights, both for Napoli. They have a free kick in their half. Not go on, Arne Meyer getting. Oh no! Oh, we are very lucky that their striker put that one wide. Rios Novo to Jorginho. Garvidal gets it out wide to Jonathan David. Brown is sitting on the bench. He could come on. Jonathan David puts it a bit wide. Just a smidge wide. So our first highlight ends with us putting the ball wide from quite a distance out, and Napoli have now hit the crossbar. Have they? No. That went over, just plain over. Esposito tries to win the ball back but doesn't. Insigne to Diarra. Go on, Arne Meyer. Get in. Tackle. No. Netz gets the block in. And 3 players eventually get the ball off him. Being a little bit adventurous with our defending, but it's worked out well. Jonathan David runs past his man. And of course, because Jonathan David, being Jonathan David, decides to just take the shot on himself, even though Esposito and Gnotto were both in the box in front of him. It's getting closer and closer to Jonathan David being taken off, because he's annoying me. So he's won the ball back. So his tackling has been quite good, but his forward play, not so much. Carlos Mina puts Esposito through. He hits the woodwork. Napoli make a mistake and they get away with it. Alright, it's been a relatively even game. Don't like that too much. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Prove to everybody you have what it takes to play for this club. That's a good one. Right, we're not going to change just yet. Jonathan David is, as I said, the first of the players that I'm looking at taking off. But supposedly with a poor pass, Napoli have the ball and now they're trying to work them out, and they have. Nets heads it clear. Jonathan David gets it up to Gnotto, chests it down beautifully, and he's only gone and scored. We're 1-up in the Euro Cup 2 final. This is our first European final since we took over at Hertha. Napoli are trying to play pretty football, but it's I was going to say it's not done an awful lot for them, but they still managed to get a shot off. Herving Lozano tests Rios Novo. We have a free kick that doesn't come to anything, but now Napoli on the break. Politano has Arne Meyer with him. It's cleared by Giorgio. Jonathan David on the run. What's he going? Okay, he's going to run past everybody. Is he going to shoot? Of course he is. Straight at the keeper. Meyer gets it out to Gnotto. Gnotto stumbles on his first touch. And now Napoli continue to have the ball. Koulibaly all the way back to Mere. Gets closed on by Esposito, but he gets it away. Dita. Oh, Arne Meyer misses his tackle. And Garvidal. Crippin Diada. Dita. We saw two players miss tackles. It just danced around our defence. I'm going to move Esposito to the advance forward, make Gnotto the complete, and let's see where we go from here. Napoli have the ball again, but Jonathan David wins it back. I might actually have to go in and tell him to shoot less. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to actually tell him to shoot less, because he's being a tad wasteful. Shoot less often, but sit narrow. Yes. Go. Mina dinks it across. Giorgio doesn't get to Jonathan David. That would have been a time you could have shot, but okay. Alright, Napoli have now made 2 substitutions. We haven't made any yet. Giorgio. How did that not cross the line? Alright, we're taking Swansea off. He's played poor. Going to make Arne Meyer the box-to-box midfielder. Billy Gilmore's going to come on as the deep playing playmaker. Jonathan David, you're coming off for Brown or Velasco. Brown or Velasco. Brown or Velasco. The assistant wants me to bring on Alvarez. He's not even in consideration. Velasco. Okay. Velasco comes on. Hopefully he can add something to the attack. We're going to ask for a bit of creativity. I'm going to make... I don't want to take Esposito off. I'm going to take Nets off for Alexander Michael, because we have to have a Canadian on the pitch at all times. There has to be a Canadian on the pitch. When there's a Canadian fit, a Canadian plays. Herving Lozano just walks past. I'm guessing that was still Nets. I don't think, or substitution. No, that was Nets that he just walked past. Alig with the long throw doesn't find a Hertha player. Alex Iwobi, who I think is on loan from Barcelona at Napoli, gets the ball away. Herving Lozano gets it out to Iwobi again. Iwobi to Rodriguez. Gilmore scuffs his tackle in. Iwobi hits the crossbar. Alexander Michael clears it. It's been an interesting game so far. Alright, we're into extra time. That is not ideal. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. I was going to say that you can make the difference. Perfect. Can we make another substitution? That is an important question. Do I want to make another substitution is another question. Not right now. We can make a fourth, which is fine. Billy Gilmore with the free kick. Giorgio gets cleared, and now Napoli are on the break. And he's flat-footed Alec. Doesn't get it across, but then... Oh, I nearly got sick of my mouth when, when all our players kind of like stopped as the ball rolled out. Alright, just before the half-time, we're going to take Alec off for Cuscondere. Yeah, Cuscondere is coming on in the 103rd minute for our right back. Velasco gets there, picks up the ball. Can he do something with it now? He's bombing down the wing, coming up on the half-time of extra time. Passes it back to Gilmore, Michael. Penalty. Okay, we have a penalty. Esposito steps up to take it. And just gets it past the keeper. Mere will be a little disappointed he didn't get that one. We'll have to see it again now. It looked like it was... Yeah, he just didn't dive far enough, really. Alright, so we're going into the second half of extra time. All 4 substitutions are made. Gnotto won us that penalty, which is just how good he's been so far this year. He's done so well in the second half of the season. We need to... I'm actually going to go after their tired players. I was going to press their keeper as well. Sidney Lobo's trying to kill Fabian. To be fair, that does make sense. We need to just press Rodriguez as well because he is tired. I might as well press Koulibaly because why not? Koulibaly loses the ball. Gnotto. Oh, tame shot back to Murray. Napoli have the ball sort of cleared. Rodriguez to Fabian. I feel like Arne Meyer is going to get sent off. No, okay. Not yet. We've missed another tackle. And Cuscondere. That was squeaky bum time. Why haven't... God damn it, Arne Meyer. Trying to get himself sent off here. Oh! Was that Dita again? Hits the woodwork. It's the 3rd time the woodwork's been hit in this game. There's been... We've had 5 clear-cut chances to their 2 and 5 half chances to their 2. So it's been a fairly one-sided affair. We have definitely been the dominant force in this game. But we don't have the goal... Oh, Meyer sent off in the final. Oh, Meyer's been sent off. To be fair, we did think that was a possibility. It has happened. But we are just going to... What do we do now? We've made all our substitutions. We can't just... I don't think either of my strikers are... Yeah, just be a box-to-box. You can just be an advance forward. All by your lonesome. Yeah, just be a wide midfielder on support. You can be an inverted winger on support. Super direct. Time waste. Constant. We're going to go cautious just for the final 10 minutes or whatever it is. Stop playing out of defence. Just bomb it as far forward as possible. And everyone sit as deep as possible. I don't blame Arne Meyer for getting sent off there. It's just one of those things. Michael gets it forward. Esposito gets onto it. And straight at Murray again. I think this is the first time I've played a 4-4-2 in FM20. And we're down to 10 men, so it's not even a conventional 4-4-2, it's a 4-4-1. Billy Gilmore just puts it wide. But surely we've won. They're not going to have time to score another one. Mary, Loperto gets a clear. Iwobi. God damn it, Iwobi. Gnotto with the crunching tackle. Definitely not a box-to-box midfielder, but he's doing his best. Nato gets the ball back. Velasco, just pump it. Just pump it. Yes! We've won the Euro 2 Cup final. We are scuffed Europa League winners. Get in. 2-1. And we were down to 10 men. So, you know. It's not the most spectacular game we've had this year, but nonetheless, we have only gone and won. And we weren't even that good. I'm not going to say anything to Arnie Meyer. Thanks for playing the game, buddy. You did exactly what was expected of you. We've only gone and won the blooming cup. We're Bundesliga winners and the Euro 2 Cup winners. We've done the double. Issues apology to fans. We were given 2.4 million for winning that game. Arnie Meyer's been banned for one European match, so our Champions League game next season he'll miss the first one. Verbelski gets a medal for not even making an appearance. So he's 2 medals this year, and all he played was played off the bench in a league game, and he gets 2 medals. That's beautiful, delightful. And we were fantastic, obviously. We are the second winners of the trophy ever. We got 14 million in television revenue for that. We received 1.71 for the club's position in the 10-year coefficient table. Fair enough. Collective bonus was paid to the players of 2.4 million. The biggest overachievers were Interclub de Escaladas. Who are you? Andorra. Oh, very good. And biggest underachievers, Lokomotiv Moscow. Jonathan David wins top scorer. We've only gone and won it, fellas. We've only gone and won the Blumen Cup. That's 2 trophies we've won this year. The Pokal ended with Frankfurt winning it. Hamburg didn't, but Hamburg survived because they played their playoff, beating Werder Bremen. And Frankfurt are going to be playing in the Europa League next season, having finished 15th and just surviving relegation, which is, fantastic for them. Well done. But we've won the Bundesliga, we've won the Euro 2 Cup. Next year, Champions League, going to win it. Guaranteed we win the Champions League next year. So next episode will be us looking at the awards, and we will do the transfer roundup of who we've brought in and who we've gotten rid of. We have a couple of players that we've already agreed to sign, as you know. Some other players have agreed as well. So it's going to be a busy summer, I think. So look out for that. I think tomorrow. This video's going up Friday. I think we're going to post this on Saturday, and I'm going to do the Director of Football Journeyman on Sunday. I should have pointed this way. Yes, I have my camera mirrors, so this way. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all of your friends, and I'll see you in the next one, because we're the 3rd best team in Europe. Bye!